your workplace. You work with sincerity, so you earn what you are paid for. All of those are acts of worship. And this is the purpose for which we were created. However, the purpose for which we were created could be realized, or it could be not realized. You see a lot of people that you can tell they are living like animals. They eat and they drink and they multiply and they die. They are living like animals. So they were created for a very sublime purpose, and they got a very low goal. Just like if you send somebody to a very good place for a very high objective, we tell them, go, for example, who can say that as a good example? They tell them, go to this house and take the nicest thing that you find. And in this house there is diamond, and there is gold, and there is silver, and there is a lot of nice things. He goes to the house and he comes back with a huge toilet paper. So this is not what we send you for. We send you to get more important things. Similarly, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates the person, put in his mind the intellect, put in his chest the heart, send him messenger, reveal guidance to him, to achieve the purpose of worshipping him, yet this person refuse all of that and choose for himself to enslave himself to a shaitan. How deviant those people are, and how much they are selling themselves at a very cheap price. They are selling themselves at a very cheap price. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from those who really fulfill the purpose for which they were created. And this purpose, we were created for it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent messengers for us to achieve this purpose. And that will bring us to the second ayah that the author brought in this chapter. And he said in Surah Al-Nahl, وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا أَنِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ. We have sent in every community a messenger for the purpose of calling the people to worship Allah and to avoid worshipping At-Tauhid. We're going to explain to you what is At-Tauhid. So in every community, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a messenger. Why this messenger was sent? To call the people to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what is the purpose of sending the messenger? The purpose of sending the messenger is two things. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, رُسُلًا مُبَشِّرِينَ وَمُنذِرِينَ لِأَلَّا يَكُونَ لِلنَّاسِ عَلَى اللَّهِ حُجَّةٌ بَعْدَ الرُّسُلِ. We send the messenger to warn the people and to bring the glad tidings to the people, for the people not to have any excuses after the messenger has came. The messenger came and they gave us the news and they warned us and they communicated for us. So nobody will come and say, well, I did not know, I was not aware of this. The messenger came. So this is one of the purposes for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send the messenger, so nobody will have an excuse against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nobody will say, I did not know. The messengers were sent and the message was communicated. Secondly, the messenger was sent as a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's the biggest mercy for Allah to send messengers, for Allah to reveal the knowledge and to reveal the wisdom to the messengers, and the messengers teach, and the messengers teach the people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about Prophet Muhammad, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. You were sent as a mercy to the everything. A mercy for everything. How could the messenger be sent a mercy for everything? If the messenger will send a mercy to the stone,
no.
He will say everything.
But worship God? Anything that can worship God?
The Prophet Muhammad would send a mercy to the cows?
No.
Wallahi he was.
I would say yes. That people have to do that.
Exactly. The Prophet will teach you to be gentle to the animals. The Prophet will teach you how to be nice to everything that is created. So you don't go around and cut trees that they do not need to be cut. You do not go around and make holes in the walls for the purpose of destruction. So everything benefits from the prophethood, from Prophet Muhammad being sent as the messenger. Because if he teaches us how to be really human beings, we're going to treat the animals good, we're going to treat each other good, we're going to treat our cars, everything you treated in light of the teaching of the Quran and the Sunnah. Thus the messenger is a mercy for everything. So the messenger was sent for two things: to establish the truth against the people, and secondly, as mercy to everything. What messenger was sent, and what did they do when they were sent? They called the people to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does it mean to worship? To establish the ibadah to Allah azza wa jal is to adhere, to surrender, to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as we have said previously. And اعبدوا الله واجتنبوا الطاغوت, and avoid al-taghut. At-Taghut is from the Arabic, from the word Tagha. Tagha means to go behind the established boundary. This is what the word Tagha means.
Beyond
the established boundaries. If this glass of water, this is the boundaries over here. If we put more water than the boundaries of the glass, the water will go and spill over it. Tagha is to go beyond what should be the limit. Exactly. To go beyond the limit. This is Tagha. Al-Taghut, this description, is everything that is a cause for the people to go beyond the limit. Al-Taghut is the cause, or is the reason that will make the people go beyond the limit. Al-Taghut is the reason that will make the people go beyond the limit. And there's three types of Taghut. Taghut that usually people obey that Taghut. Who are those? Those people of authority. People of authority, they could be Taghut if they order people to do something that is beyond the limit and the people obey them. If any authority orders the people, from now on do not pray. Now, this Taghut who is having the authority, and usually the authority has to be obeyed, this is a Taghut authority, because they are ordering the people to go beyond the limit. And also the Taghut could be that which is worshipped. An example of a Taghut that is worshipped is the statue. The statues. And the shaitan who would incarnate himself in the statue and talk to the people through the statue. That can be a Taghut, because people to go past their limit. And also a Taghut could be anything that is followed. People will follow that thing. What is that? Misguided scholars. Misguided scholars could be given a Taghut.